Hello and welcome to this Excel tutorial. Today we're talking about a very simple macro. We're going to go over two simple ways of doing the same thing, namely summing the numbers 1 to 5. First time I click this and I said 1 plus that plus that plus that plus that. Second time I did the sum of it all. So let's go into them and talk about it. And the differences, you'll be able to see the differences pretty much straight away. So this is the one where I clicked on the cell, and then I went 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So what did it do? So you'll see this here. Now that is something that it was defined earlier, and you can get, this is a classic case of something you can get rid of, and it will save you a line of code and make things run a little bit quicker. But the real summing starts here. So active cell, what does that mean? That is the cell you've clicked into. So active cell dot formula R1C1. What does that mean? That means the cell that you're in and the row and column that you're in. Active cell dot formula R1C1. So equals, so what does the cell you're in equal? It equals row and minus 5 up from that row, because this is now taken as the datum point. So minus 5 up from that row and no columns along. Minus 4 up from that row, so it's going 1 down each time until you get to the whole through the whole range. And then it sums it all. And then this is where the sum is. And you can just press equals, press enter, and then that does the sum. Now, you can use sum functions within the macro, and we can go to it just here. This is the quicker way. So notice similarities, active cell dot formula R1C1, row number, column number. And then it has equals, again in speech marks. The first one was in speech marks as well. Equals sum, and then in brackets you put R minus 5, C, didn't move along any columns, so nothing there, colon R minus 1 C, and then press enter. That's pretty much what it is. As you can see, this one is a lot shorter Let me just put them side by side so you can see them. As you can see, this one is a lot shorter than this one. However, they both do exactly the same thing. Perfect example of different things doing the same things in Excel. Now, why do you want to do this one over this one? Speed, pretty much, and memory. This one uses a bit more memory, and if you had lines and lines of code, if you're doing a lot more than just this simple sum, you'd want to save some space, you want to make things move quicker, and you want to simplify things as much as possible. So that's why it's probably better to use this, the equation on the right. And wait for my next tutorial when we'll go through a slightly more complex macro. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and check out more videos at AnalystRising.